Hey!
Are you serious, my brother?
Chat, it's time. It's time. It's time to settle the score. We are no opening list. You liking these? In fact, chat. Hold on. We're gonna do this. Cause usually I'd go Hokage here, but not because people are getting packed up today. It's time. So automatically a free slot. That's just okay. He gets a free slot. Ino or Kinkaku? Not gonna lie. As much as it'd be funny to pack up Ino, Kinkaku and Schminkaku are not even remotely compelling characters to me. I don't care about them. I don't care about how they fight. Lee advances off of default. That's crazy. Neji or the White Fang? Look, I wish we got to know more of the White Fang. The White Fang sounds like he's him.
What do you mean by that?
But we don't know ball. And yeah. All right. Raido advances. I don't even know who this is. Who versus Tayuya? Tayuya kind of clearly. Hamura Genma? I'm not gonna lie. Y'all are gonna want to pick. Genma's just more interesting altogether. I don't even care about Hamura for real. I don't even care about Hamura at all, actually. Mifune or Tobirama? Tobirama easily. The samurai idea was cool, but Mifune's character, so it is what it is. Jinin or Choji? Is it who's a better character? Who's stronger? Who's a better character? We'll do stronger later. Mitsuki or Kitsuki? Mizuki. I said Mitsuki. Mizuki. Kakashi gets a free round. That's honestly probably gonna happen anyway. He was a Genjutsu specialist and got packed up. He sucks. Oh, my specialty is Genjutsu, and I am going home anyway. Oh. Now that's crazy. Now that's just crazy. I'll be honest, chat. I've grown to love Jiraiya way more than I did as a kid. But as you expect, bro, it's pain. But Jiraiya is so est. It's not. Everyone's saying pain, and I am too. But I wanted to be clear, the fact that nobody's saying Jiraiya is somewhat upsetting, because it's like, yo, Jiraiya is great, bro, but it's pain. It's pain. I'm mad because Sasori is not a first round exit, dog. He's not, but he's gonna have to be. He's gonna have to be, bro. That's Itachi. And I know that sounds like dick suck. When you grow up as a kid, you fanboy over Itachi. When you're an adolescent, you think Itachi's overrated. When you grow up for entirely different reasons, you realize Itachi's a GOAT. Sasori's so underrated, bro. Like, the idea that you lost to Sakura, bruh, I mean, goddamn, that's like me saying Itachi lost to Sasuke. Goddamn, how easy did Sasori have to go on this nigga and simultaneously get prepped against and simultaneously self for you to move past the idea that he lost the fight to Sakura. Okay, this is easy, Kabuto. Clean picture, Kabuto. Chio or Baki? I'm not gonna lie. Some of you might get mad. I didn't get the Chio character. Didn't care. Never cared. Baki in 2. Zuna or see, he's cooler to intrigue about, but I can't name 5 things he did. Kaguya advances auto. Karui advances auto. Zune or Mei? I feel like I guess I have to go with Mei simply because I don't think any of their personalities are crazy. So it's a matter of who does cooler shit, and Lava Style is awesome. Danzo or Mu? Mu has cooler jutsu, all that extra shit, but Danzo's character was made to hate him, and he did it probably the best in the entire series. And that might be a hot take, but Danzo is definitely moving on there. Danzo's 100% moving on there. Zetsu or the other one, I'm not gonna lie, get both of them out. I don't even like Zetsu, but get both of them out. Tenten or Tenten. Everybody makes mistakes.
Everybody has those days.
But not Tenten, you're done. I'm not gonna lie. Thing goes from annoying to irrelevant. I mean, that's the end of that. We're gonna go with Tenten with a Byakugan. Ooh. Nostalgia wants to say Haku, but the answer is Shikamaru. Damn, this is a crazy round 1, bro. Damn, bro. Asura Suigetsu. I didn't connect with Asura in intro like that. Spoiler alert. Tarune or Hidan. You know what's crazy? I used to think I'd actually go Tarune here, but rewatching a couple of times made me realize Hidan is fucking hilarious. Dosu is underrated. Dosu's moving on. I don't even remember this character. Raikage gets free round. We're speedrunning now, chat. I ain't gonna lie. Gamaru or no. Shikamaru's dad. I'm sorry, but I mean, look at the hair. Indra moves on auto. That's crazy. Kiritsuchi or Jirobo? This is interesting because Kiritsuchi gets a lot more screen time, a lot more opportunity, a lot more hype, but a lot of the times, most of them fall flat. There's some parts that are cool. I'm impressed with her strength, but most of them fall flat. At least when Jirobo was on screen, while I minimally cared, I was never bored. Jirobo was never doing anything boring. I might actually go Jirobo because I wouldn't care if she got deleted, but I wouldn't care about if Kiritsuchi in all of the fights she was in got deleted. I would care if that Choji fight got deleted. Maybe that's a backwards way to view it, but yeah, Jirobo moves on. Conan definitely get free round. Probably was gonna move on regardless. Inoki moves on. Probably was gonna move on. I mean, well, he didn't have a free round, but might as well have been. Shisui or Ibiki is a GOAT proctor. It's just that's actually tough for me. And I know for some of you, this is a to the right insta pick. It's tough for me because Ibiki is a GOAT proctor. I loved his work in the tuning exams. This is way closer than most of you may make this seem as a mild spoiler. Oh my God, Kimimaru. Rasa, free round, that's fine. Sasuke, there he is. I was concerned that main characters got snubbed. Yorui's cool. Karin just matters more, literally. Yamato matters more, literally. Sai, free round. Kisame, free round, was gonna move on regardless. That's tough, Haruka. That's tough, Haruka. I don't even need to explain. Y'all not gonna do that. Y'all not gonna act like the bond with Naruto. Y'all can't even fake it. Y'all can't even fake it. That's just tough, Haruka. That's tough. Kiba or Datara. The biggest discrepancy between my list, this list today, or this ranking today, and Omar, the one I made with Omar, shout out O-Block, is we're not disrespecting Datara over here. Datara is one of the best personalities in the series. I don't understand why he hates him. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. Sakura definitely moves on. That's not a conversation. The third, Kakazu, Zabuza. Oh, I would never think to compare these characters. So Shino never loses a fight. On one side, Shino never loses a fight. He doesn't lose a fight. On the flip side, I just like Zabuza in terms of like if a villain had to change their opinions on how they feel on something via one singular fight, that shit's goated. So I'm gonna say Zabuza. Shino's not a bad pick, but I'm gonna say Zabuza actually. Guy or Guy, GG's. Now that's just not right. That's just not right, man. That's just not right. That's wrong. That's wrong, bro. I wanted to talk about Asuma in depth or later, bro. I guess to talk about Asuma now, I'm not gonna lie. I'll be blunt. He's not a first round exit typically, but I'm not. I wouldn't act like I connected with him the most. I care about Asuma quite literally because I care about Shikamaru. So it's not like he would have made it too far, but he's cooler than I give him credit for. But even still, come on. God damn. I mean, why, bro? Oh, god damn. That's just wrong, man. Karunai moves on. You see, why couldn't she go against Karunai or some shit, bruh? Actually, his personality is bland as fuck, which does make him a better character for it, considering he's around a bunch of serious characters and he's a bland. He actually does yin. Actually, I don't care about Sakon. Yeah, I'm going with him. I don't care about Sakon at all. Is there two Madaras? I think there's two Madaras. If there's two Madaras, packing one of them up. I'm gonna go Hagoromo because I only remember him getting stabbed in the chest, even though looking at his fight was fucking cool. But I'm gonna go Hagoromo. His fight was cool. Their choice was cool. Oh, should clear this. Unfortunately, she doesn't. One of the biggest, if I were to do a top 5 biggest wasted potentials, Anko's probably top 3, to tell you the truth, because she was supposed to be a fucking prodigy. She was supposed to be her. For some reason, she's not. It's fucking pathetic. We moving on. Beat Choji to kick off round 2. Choji, you're done. You get boring eventually. Not only do you get boring, your power isn't necessarily the coolest. So I'm going B. What the fuck is on my screen? Who is the cooler character? Minato. Who gets more screen time? Kakashi. Who has cooler jutsu? Minato. Who is stronger? Peak for peak, Kakashi, but majority of the series, Minato. My arguments for both. Minato, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, call it what you want, he's so fucking cool. I mean, he has a teleportation jutsu. The minimal fights you see from him, he's cucking people unless he has a mental nerf. He was run on sight. Oh my god, this nigga is cracked, bro. On the flip side, I've always said you could rewatch Naruto under the impression and try to make yourself believe Kakashi is the main character, and it would not only not miss, but you could probably argue he was the main character. You could genuinely make the argument that Naruto is the story of Kakashi. Genuinely. It's insane, bro. I think I'm gonna have to go Kakashi here. He means more to the story. Not only does he mean more to the story, he's also pretty fucking cool. I don't think y'all understand how cool Kakashi was, especially in part 1. DMS Kakashi is bullshit, but pretty fucking cool. The Mangekyo debut, pretty fucking cool. It's like, whether you're talking coolness, Minato does have the edge, but Kakashi doesn't fall short. Significance to the story, Kakashi has a bigger impact than Minato does, and Minato has a huge impact. But what really draws it home is that Kakashi, you just feel for more. Minato, we just like. But you feel more for Kakashi, bro. Kakashi a real nigga, dog. I'm gonna have to say Kakashi in a very close regretting 7. If anyone were to say, Sage, you sold us Minato, okay, you're right, because I love both characters. Hidan. Oh man. Now that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, Tobirama get out. Even because he's, I think Kisame is genuinely cooler. I'm not gonna lie. Not only is he cooler, he means more to the story. He has one of the most real nigga deaths possible. Not only does he have one of the most real nigga deaths possible, but he has 2 of the most underrated fights in the series. That nigga Kisame has the bag, high key. I think he's literally overshadowed by Itachi. People don't understand how cracked Kisame is as a character. It's just, he's literally Itachi's sidekick to a lot of you. But Kisame, I mean, doesn't miss a beat the entire time. He's arguably the most effective Akatsuki member in terms of what the Akatsuki's ultimate goal was. The only other argument is quite literally Pain himself. Just every time I look at Tobirama, I think Kisame's cooler with water and Minato's cool with everything else. So he kind of is just like the guy. And then in terms of being a Hokage, he's the first brother. He's just literally a runner-up ass nigga across the board to me. It's one thing for me to sound like a hating ass nigga, but I'm being genuine. I do not get the hype. I do not get it. To get to you're cool, but it's Danzo. Darui or Gemma, I don't give a fuck about anything Darui has ever done. I'm not gonna lie. I don't give a fuck about anything Darui's ever. Now what the hell is this? Well, since one of the 2 greatest characters in Naruto are going, let me just say this for both. Obviously they're brothers, so they have somewhat similar things, similar powers, similar character traits even, but there are some vast differences. Sasuke goes through significantly more development than Itachi. Whether that makes him better or not, that's up to you, but he just does. He literally goes from a character that's just like out to kill his brother. He does it in like a laid back kind of cool way. Not even on like Batman shit, but he's kind of like, I'm the only person in the world that can kill this guy. That's what a lot of people don't get about why Sasuke killed Itachi. Is obviously to avenge his clan, cool, but I think y'all take that Vegeta to avenge my race thing too literally with Sasuke. Sasuke's a bit different because Vegeta just thinks Frieza just deserves to die. Sasuke thinks he is the only person alive that should be responsible for, let alone can kill a monster like Itachi to his eyes at that point in time. Goes to the extremest of lengths to do it, gets it done, finds out the truth immediately after Itachi's biggest op exposes the truth, and then that mind fucks him to essentially want to destroy the Hidden Leaf. Then as he's destroying the Hidden Leaf, he learns more about it. He learns more about things and just becomes a smarter character. And he's like, it's just the old niggas. In hindsight, these kids ain't got nothing to do with this. Hell, fucking Naruto and them little niggas ain't got nothing to do with this outside of actually Naruto, because he would be the one person to reject this. And he's the one person strong enough to stop me. But all these other motherfuckers ain't got nothing to do with this. I don't need to kill Kakashi. I don't need to kill Tsunade. I don't need to kill all these motherfuckers. I just gotta kill the old niggas that deserve to pay for their sins, and I'll rule this fucking nation with an iron fist, but peace will be restored type shit. And yes, it's not perfect. That's why Naruto wins the fight, but it's literally that one-track mindset of Sasuke that you can somewhat It's fine, relatable, depending on the type of person you are. When you talk about Itachi, real nigga of real niggas, the realest nigga of the real niggas, that nigga literally was so respected in what he was doing. Niggas didn't even call him a op. He had to murk his own family, let alone his mother and father. And they literally were like, just do it. And just sat down. They like, bro, everybody knew it was up. So that's starting there. Then for him to play the character of a fucking demon so beautifully for the sole purpose of making Sasuke stronger. Chef's kiss. Then the kind of reveal before we get the reveal that he kind of wasn't that bad as he was made out when he smiled at them. It's kind of like something's off here. When you're rewatching Naruto, people confuse, for some reason, people confuse the idea that Sasuke had the truth or some shit, or they forget that Sasuke doesn't remember the truth or get the truth until after Itachi dies. So when Itachi taps this thing on his forehead, after you're seeing the evil Itachi finally be slain, you're like, wait a minute, what? Why would he do that? At first it hits you that Sasuke won, and then you're like, wait a minute, why'd he do that? It's kind of sweet. Why would he do that? The fuck? Then immediately you find out why, and the shit is, oh man, everything from that point forth is just beautiful. Itachi not acting like Itachi's babyface run is better than his heel run, in my opinion. So this shit is tough. Cooler jutsus, even as fuck. I'm not even gonna act like I can argue that. I mean, Sasuke can fucking teleport and dimension warp, and Itachi has a literal Susanoo that you cannot go through. I mean, that's just cool as fuck. Indra's arrow and Kirin might give Sasuke the slight edge though, because Kirin's one of the best jutsus of all time to me. If I have to vote, I've been chatting. Is Whole Claws valid? I ain't gonna lie, I'm not mad if y'all do it on this one, but to get my opinion out the way, in a block by James, but Curry hit the 3 to force overtime. Then he had a timeout, decided not to use it, bang, but then wait a minute, with 0.4 seconds, Derek Fisher hits a pulse fade. Now we're in double overtime. I'm gonna say Itachi in the closest 7 games thus far. Raza Kuyamaru, I don't care about Raza. I know that's probably a scorcher to some of you. I just don't. Same thing with Yamato. I'm not gonna lie, it's easy for me because I just don't. I just do not care. Just do not care. Hanzo and Sai, don't care about Hanzo. Jirobo and Shikaku, I can't pretend I care about him enough. The only argument I have for him in Jirobo is skating through this game. The only reason that this is a debate is because of that one scene that's probably fucking filler, but I love it. That one scene where he's talking to Shikamaru playing that little game, that peak moment. Probably filler, don't care if it is, but I don't care about him either, I'm not gonna lie. Raido or Truth, all right, that's okay. A lot of these are easy now. It's canon. And the winner was on the right. Shisui and Zetsu. Dear Lord, I hate Zetsu. Onoki or Pain. Onoki, we fuck with you, but I'm not a fake nigga. You know, or Baki. Baki's cool as fuck. Actually, Baki might be, you know. Let me think about this. Baki's cool as fuck. The con is Ino, 1, gets more screen time. 2, I'm not gonna lie, for how nerfed she is, because in hindsight, parents didn't teach her shit for a minute. Mind transfer is fucking awesome. Maybe not be on the best character, but mind transfer is fucking awesome. That is a W concept. It's just unfortunate. His personality might solo enough, but Baki is a fucking demon. If someone did this, I'm not mad, but I think it's safe to say none of these two are the best character in Naruto, so it's nothing crazy. A Kage or a Kakuzu, I'm not a Kakuzu guy. I don't get the hype. I don't think his powers are that cool. I don't think his fight was the greatest. I like his choreography with Kakashi, I guess, but I didn't like his personality. I don't know. I'm just not a Kakuzu guy. I don't get the hype. He's another character that I know some people will die for, and I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get the hype. Kimimaro all day, you're done. I ain't gonna do her like that, because this nigga's cool, compelling, but I give it to Kage. I give it to Kage. I give it to Kage. I had half a mind to pack her up. Oh, there is 2 Madara's. There's 100% 2 Madara's. We're gonna cancel that Madara out, and I don't want to hear nothing about it. I don't want to hear nothing about it. I don't want to hear nothing about it. No, Rock Lee is not a better character than Madara because of that one fight that you love in elementary school. Stop. Madara is not a better character than Rock Lee because of the one time he drunk booze. stop. If there's a character I do understand the hype and I think just defines overrated at times, granted to most casual viewers like it's not a fucking cartoon, but regardless, nah, it's it's no way 2 moments from Rock Lee's life are about to solo Madara's entirety in the series. There's no way. You like your Rock Lee versus Gaara search and you like your Drunken Lee YouTube search. That's it. You don't like Rock Lee the character for real. Overrated, but even then it's Madara, so no shame. Dozu's so fucking cool, but it's Sakura. Dozu is cool as fuck though. Let me be clear. Dozu is cool as fuck. Power is cool. The idea that he was like, you know what, Gaara, eat a dick. Now I wasn't strong enough for it, but like that was fucking cool too. I fuck with Dozu. Personality was kind of like that. That nigga saw Sasuke wake up, he was like, what are we doing? Like if I was a character that had to die in the series, I'd probably be a nigga like Dozu. He'd probably have some cool power, probably would pull up on a nigga and realize I'm not him. And like I found out I wasn't him 5 minutes ago, and I'm like, whoa, what are we doing? That nigga just broke his arms in like 2 seconds. Let's leave. Let's leave. I fuck with Dozu heavy, but Sakura got it. I'm not even gonna lie. Sakura got it. Hagoromo or Hashirama, this is kind of easy to me. Hashirama. Hagoromo is definitely not the worst character. It's not a bad character, but Hashirama just literally just matters more to like the viewer, to the story of course, but to the viewer, Hashirama matters more. Simple as that. Whoa. Now I'm not doing the Toby thing. I see why they did it. I'm doing this as entirety of Obito because I didn't want 5 fucking Obitos on here, but I just noticed it said Toby. Obito or Deidara. I'm going to go Obito, but this is closer to me than most people give credit for. And it's unfortunate that he's going to be a second round exit, so I can't really push my agenda. Deidara is disgustingly top 5 underrated characters in the series. Even in a power display, he's underrated. Because even from when it comes to power, this nigga just went against, I would argue, the worst possible matchup in the series for him. I dead would argue Sasuke is just the worst matchup for him. He can't poison. He's friends with Sasori, so he couldn't even, like, in hindsight, try to get poisoned. Well, he's going against Sasuke with the Orochimaru cells. Can't even poison, motherfucker. He can't use his entire chakra nature, his clay, on the motherfucker because he has lightning style. The nigga can fucking fly. He also has genjutsu, like crack genjutsu, and then he has a summoning to get out of a fucking self-destruct bomb. He went against the full direct counter. Not saying he's the only person that could beat him, but in terms of close relative power, he went against a full counter and barely lost. It's ridiculous. If Sasuke was wind style, if Sasuke was Nine Tails Rasengan, but just as strong, he's packed. It's just because he had a counter on him. It's crazy. It's so crazy. But being said, Obito is still Obito. I know Obito gets a bad rep for being the person that did it all over a girl, bro. He's still a better character. Y'all gonna think I'm trolling. I don't think this is a blowout. Y'all gonna think I'm trolling. I don't think it's a blowout. Because Hiruzen is a mixed bag for me. I like Hiruzen because he has a bag. I like Hiruzen because he matters so much to a lot of characters, and that matters. And his death was a real nigga moment. The problem is Hiruzen also has a lot of faults that I can't gloss over. And maybe that's because I'm getting older. One, as you can potentially see in chat, someone said Hiruzen raised Naruto. Did he?
You sure about that?
Raised is crazy. Raised is insane. I mean, I think I'll actually, fuck it. We need a hot take. Not that we're going to win this thing anyway. I'm going to actually go Hinata here. I care about Hinata as a character more. Simple as that. Guy Tayuda, I'm not going to hot take hunt. Guy. Mei's boring. Look, I said Lava Style is cool. That's the only thing I have. Mei's boring and arguably the weakest Kage I've ever seen in my life. Moving on. I don't care about the Indra Ashura thing. I'm sorry. I need to rewatch it, but at this moment I don't. Kurunai should have taught Sakura. Kurunai should have not got cooked by Itachi and or not targeted Itachi. Unfortunately, those things did not happen. Therefore, Zara wins this match. Kurunai could have easily been a S tier character to me. No words needed. A lot of you are going to act like this isn't close, and this is disgusting. A lot of you are going to cap. This is close as fuck. I think Guy has that payoff matters a lot. I usually would any other day say pain. I could wake up and say I'm tripping right now. I want pain. This is a 7-game series as well. But I do think, regardless of if I wake up and I still like Pain, I think Guy has a significantly better payoff. I'm actually going to say Guy here. Tsunade, Ino. Ino, you had a good run, but Tsunade is like just better across the board. Better personality, better jutsus, more compelling character, more impactful character, stronger character. It's not across the board. She's better. Chojuro Jirobo. I mean, yo, Jirobo is gliding through. Chojuro has a cool sword, but Jirobo, I mean, I don't care. Jirobo is somehow still on the goddamn board, and I'm gonna let the Cinderella story continue until he's out. For real. I don't remember Jirobo. Bro, it's that one fucking fight, and he just matches up against a bunch of niggas I don't care about. Hey, Don Raikage, this is gonna piss y'all off. I don't care about the Raikage like that. I'm sorry. If there was one character that I felt I'm supposed to care about and I tried to care about, but I don't care about, I don't. I'm sorry. I think B just disgustingly clears in terms of interest. I don't care about anything the Raikage has ever done. I don't. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not even going to talk about Hidan being a great character. No shit, by the way, because Ami wins that easily. I just don't care. Ooh, look. This is close for the wrong reasons. I'm not gonna let niggas act like Danzo. Danzo's job was to be a vile, hating ass, annoying character that you didn't want to see on the screen because he's ruining the show. He's always doing some bullshit. And my God, it worked. When we talk about pure antagonist in a series, he's up there. I'm gonna go Shikamaru in 6 at Danzo's comp. I'm gonna go Shikamaru in 6. B eviscerates. I mean, power wise, any content wise, I don't care. Kimimaro. You know what? Why not? $2 for $1 on the hot takes regarding Hinata. I'm going Kimimaro. I think Kimimaro 100%. He could have been goated. Let's get that out of the way. But not only could he have not been goated, but even when he was alive, he did a lot of goat shit. I'll talk about him when he leaves. Hinata made it here for a reason because we all know. W wife, W powers, W family. Not gonna lie. W personality, W moments. I mean, Hinata. Nobody hates Hinata. It's a weird character to hate. This is crazy. Look, this is interesting because this nigga falls off. This nigga peaks. However, I think this nigga peaks kind of clear. I'm not gonna lie. Even though Orochimaru falls off for me as a character over time, I think his peaks are just one of a kind in the series. But this nigga peaks higher. I got Orochimaru. I mean, come the fuck on. Another Kage battle. I like this guy. Like literally, I can't explain it. It's just Hashirama is just the definition of I like this guy. Has a compelling laugh, fire jutsu. All Might built ass nigga, does everything with a smile, not stupid at the same time. Probably one of the smartest, if not the smartest, the Ashura incarnation, whatever one. Yeah, it's Ashura. Asura, whatever. That motherfucker. He's I like that guy. I like that guy a lot, but I'm not personally tied to him on an emotional level. He's just like a really likable ass nigga. Really likable ass nigga. But Kakashi got it. Kakashi got it. She's skating by too. I can't wait. Yo, all right, this is gonna get the tomatoes at me. Y'all gonna think I'm caping or being woke or some other shit, but my answer is actually Sakura. At some point, Zaba's all right, you're gawking. At some point, chill out. Sakura has, even in the as the low lows can be, there's some highs in Sakura that I think honestly are just as equal, and if anything, she has more abundant highs. So yeah, that's Sakura. You know how I said Tobirama I don't get? This is gonna piss some of y'all. I don't get the Shippuden Gaara. I don't get it. I don't connect. I'm sorry. I don't connect. I put this shoulder up. I put this shoulder up and drop him because I don't care. But whenever he's on the screen, I'm sorry. I love Gaara's part 1. I love him even when he saves Lee. But ever since he became the Kazekage, he's just boring to me. I'm just bored. I think that's what it is. People act like coolness doesn't matter, and he's boring in Shippuden. That's the problem. I never really just sat there and talked about it. That's what it is. Gaara is boring as fuck in Shippuden. That's really it. He's just boring to me. Y'all are gonna act like this is close, some of you, and it's fucking not. Get off of Storm 4. This is the biggest blowout I done seen. Get it out your mouth, bro. Get it out your mouth, bro. Get it out your mouth, bro. Guy, no offense to B, I think Guy not only is just a better B, but even if he wasn't a better B and I had to point out the somewhat differences, you could argue B at some point in time just falls flat depending on what the conversation is. Guy all day. Oh, thank heavens. Jorobo, get the hell out of here. I'm gonna keep this short, sweet, to the point, because seeing one of these characters not make it to the final four is pissing me off. But I'll just say this. I said a lot about Itachi. There's even more to say about Itachi. There's a reason I didn't say a word about Naruto and he's just been insta-win, because there's a lot of these shows where the main character is like a head-ass guy and the side character is actually cooler, or the side character is actually stronger, or the side character is both cooler and stronger, or the side character is more relatable, or the side character is like more impactful even. That just does not apply to Naruto, bro. It just does not apply to Naruto, bro. The only possible way is if I were to hyper focus relatability into being a big brother, to argue that he is more relatable, to argue Itachi's more relatable than Naruto, bro. Itachi is one of the focal points of why I think when people talk about, but that character development, lols, why you don't always need it, because Itachi is pretty much a self-actualized character off rip. Naruto's character development, on the other fucking hand, arguably the best in the goddamn show. I'll admit there's a couple other characters that come to mind, but Naruto's character development is arguably the best in the goddamn show. The argument against Naruto here in favor of Itachi is one, coolness. You can argue the goddamn Tosca Blade. You can argue goddamn Tosca Blade, Yadomir, and Sharingan itself are just fucking cooler. You could argue that Itachi has a more tragic story, and people, if you're just a person that values tragedy more than heroic endings, it is what it is. And Naruto does have his, I mean, he's a main character, so duh, but Naruto does have his, is this plot ass moments. But with all that being said, I'm saying unfortunately because it's way too early. I will have to say Naruto's here. Naruto, not only in all of the debates I've mentioned, is he like not right below, like, okay, Sharingan, Nine Tails powers and Shadow clones and Rasengans. If you have to say Sharingan's cooler, right? If you have to say the Susanoo's cooler, all right, here's a goddamn orange glowing fox. Like it is what it is, bro. If you have to say Itachi's character development or character itself is cooler, Naruto's is right the fuck there. Goddamn, it's people don't like giving main character flowers all the time because it's typical, but sometimes typical is right, bro. That's just unfortunate. That pissed me off. He went out way too early. Oh my god, another Kender matchup. I mean, pack is right there. The pack is right there. Smoke it. Yes! Get this bitch off the screen.
Oh, I'm sick of her ass.
I just don't like everything she stands for. Just throws me the fuck off, and then she's not interesting enough. She's just not interesting enough. She's not as psychotic enough for me. And I don't know if she's a fucking psycho, but she's not psychotic enough for me. Orochimaru got it. Orochimaru is literally more of a sicko psycho to me than her. Even I'd argue that. The Sakura run is over. The Sakura run is over. It's tough. That's very tough. Look, Sakura is on the screen more. Sakura has more story, all that extra shit. Like, just a random asshole to Naruto for the entirety of her life until literal adulthood. It's just for no reason. For those that don't remember the scene, she lies to Naruto about loving him. Naruto looks her in the eye. He's like, bro, that's not funny. Like, Naruto's going through a crisis at this point in time, and he hears that and he's like, that's dead not funny. Like, why did you say that? Like, this is not the time. like that's crazy. Imagine you frame one, a girl is trying to finesse you out of your dollars, some gold digger shit, but before you even get there, before she even gets there, she DMs you, hey, stop. Like, I just lost my girlfriend and you're out here trying to get my dollars. Imagine how wild that's how easy of a read that was for the nigga. And she looks so fucking flustered. And then from that point forth, she just gaslights Naruto into, oh, I didn't even know. It's, oh my God. Oh my God. By the way, again, Naruto's character development's underrated, but that's besides the point. I couldn't get past that. That being a dick to Naruto almost solos, but if it doesn't, not gonna lie, her jutsu isn't the most coolest shit anyway. So she doesn't have a lot of cool points. A lot, obviously, part one, several reasons why you take Madara there. And this is where you realize Kishimoto can't write female characters, because this should not be a conversation. Tsunade is supposed to be a significantly better character than Kisame. However, it's just not even remotely the case. It's not. It's not remotely the case. You would have to insanely like the ability to tank Susanoo rods and crack a Susanoo, and or just be, you know, a pervert, and or really like Jiraiya to even possibly argue this. And I do mean possibly argue this. Kisame is just significantly a better character across the board at this point. Some niggas think he's probably stronger, and I'm not even saying that's the worst take. Damn, Kimimaro, you're done. But Kimimaro, you're done. Obito's moving on, but I fucking love Kimimaro. I fucking love Kimimaro, bro. I mean, arguably the most loyal character in the series, and that's gonna throw a lot of y'all off, but he's arguably the most loyal character in the series. This nigga Kimimaro on a deathbed hears he's not the chosen vessel. He's like, well, who is it? Some Sasuke kid we're gonna cap. Yeah, takes off the mask, frame one, gets Sasuke's little corpse and is booking it. Naruto pulls up with like maybe 1 million clones, boxing them all. He's like, I do this for Lord Orochimaru. Why are you doing this? I ain't gonna lie, this has nothing to do with you, actually. Like I know a lot of people want you captured. I don't even think I'm gonna do that. I might have to kill you, but I don't even think I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna move. Like, you're in the way. You can get the fuck. If you want to leave, go ahead. But that's it. And boxes the fuck up. Then Lee pulls up, and I know you like your Drunken Lee. And I'm not even gonna hate on Drunken Lee. That fight is fucking cool. But he lost. Then Gaara pulls up. Gaara, master with much more woke and sees the world, self-actualized at this point, pretty much loses. The only thing that kills this nigga is his sickness, bro. God damn. It's a cool power, unique personality, loyal to the end. Without a shadow of doubt, he's him. It's just Obito is one of them ones, and we'll talk about Obito when we get there. Twitter, now come the fuck on. It's the only way. I agree with Black Man. I actually agree with Black Man. I'm actually happy in a way. This is the only way it could have happened. The only way it could have happened. If someone has to go, it's the only way it could have happened. I have made this decision in the past. I will make it again. I'm not going to fabricate the time. My answer is Kakashi. The reason it's Kakashi over Guy, I think everything you could say about Kakashi, you can apply to Guy, but I mean, everything you could say about Guy, you could apply to Kakashi, but the inverse does not apply. I'm sorry. It's close though. Any person that says Guy, I'm genuinely not mad. Guy is one of them ones. Both of them are one of them ones. But Kakashi, I mean, you could argue Kakashi's cooler. I know the 8 Gates is crazy, but nigga, it's aesthetics at this point. That nigga, was it bullshit? Yes. Was DMS Susanoo teleporting ass Kakashi cool? Yes. Was the visual cool? Yes. I think he looked the best with Sharingan. How about that? Like that shit, dog. Man, the millions of techniques this nigga Kakashi has, fire as fuck. The lessons he teaches, cool. Both aren't perfect teachers, but I actually adore both reasons why they focus on their one guy. Pause if needed. But yeah, it's damn. I say this with a heavy heart, but I'm going Kakashi though. I'm not gonna spoil and say one of these two will ultimately win the entire thing. What I will say is when I initially said I'm gonna do a Naruto bracket today, the two characters that I predicted in my own mental thought of who I'm probably gonna end up having at #1 was literally one of these two characters. Just give it to MC if you want to. You can gaslight me and try to reverse psychology me, but I'm gonna make an opinion based on how I want. Thank you. But if you were to ask me an hour ago how I'm going to go about making this bracket, yo, Sage, you want to do a Naruto bracket? I'd be like, oh, cool. In the back of my mind, I'm instantly thinking, yeah, Naruto and Madara might be like that finals matchup. That's gonna bang. This, man, bro, and I'm not saying I still feel that way, but man, bro, I don't think y'all niggas understand. For the guy that thinks I'm a MC tard, I guess, Madara one of them ones, nigga. Madara is one of them ones, boy. Arguably the best personality in the show. Arguably the definition of standing on business. Arguably the cool. I know y'all not gonna hear this. Genuinely, arguably the coolest versatile powers in the show. This nigga has wood style, genjutsu prowess, a Susanoo that stood up. What the fuck? This nigga got a Susanoo that stood up. And then he cloned it. Oh my God. Like, this is so crazy, bro. So crazy, bro. One of the best voice actors in the series. Y'all gonna call that part dick suck. This is insane. Man, cool ass motherfucker at that. One of the smartest people. The dude shot a fireball at like 100 water style jutsus and it canceled out. And he weren't even all power. Then this nigga throws a planet at this nigga threw a planet at the planet and then said, oh damn, that was impressive. What about the second one? Oh my God. This nigga should have been the final boss of the show, and it would have been a significant payoff for it. If I had to dream script Naruto, I'm not gonna lie, there was 3 ways to go about it. One, the most common one that people wanted to see, Naruto and Sasuke jump, defeat Madara, then Sasuke betrays and they have another fight. But this is really why he should have been the final verse, because you have also 2 other stories you could tell. 2 other stories you could tell. You could have Madara just cuck Sasuke at some point in time, and you will have an infinitely great story of a reincarnated Indra versus a reincarnated Ashura battling for control of the cycle. Dog, literally, Naruto would break the cycle if he wins. Madara repeats the cycle if he wins. Shit. Oh my God. You also have a 3-way deadlock potential match where in the middle of the fight, Naruto's weakening, Madara's weakening, and Sasuke's like, you know what? Time to call bullshit. Let's get it. Oh, some shit. And now it's a 3-way deadlock on the shit. Like, come on, bro. There were so many reasons why Madara should have been the fucking last villain. I don't even need to talk about it. Now let's talk about Naruto, bro. Niggas not gonna want to hear it. He's gonna get the main character Lol's negation. I think that's the dumbest thing you can do when reviewing characters. Main characters are hard as fuck to write, and when they pay off, they deserve the payoff. Naruto goes from just simply being a fucking nut, a fucking dingus, to growing up and actually not being a dingus. And a lot of the times, when you think about these shonen protagonists, they're always stupid in the end, at least somewhat. A lot of people think Goku's stupid, and even like you have to argue that Goku's not stupid. Gon, a lot of people think Gon is like, when he's pissed off he's smart, but in general it's a tot. Eren Yeager was never stupid, so that doesn't really count. But like as you go through most shonen niggas, most of them shonen niggas, they're just the stupid go lucky superhero ass nigga until the day they die. Luffy's another one with a little bit of IQ, whether it's in battle or certain vibes they get from people. Naruto genuinely just goes from one of the dumbest to smartest ninjas at some point in time. So that's there. Naruto also, I would be a nigga saying this to the day I die. Shadow Clone Jutsu is fucking cool. I don't know how niggas, maybe because you've seen it too much, you normalize it. The ability to clone yourself is so fucking awesome. It's so fucking awesome. The ability to clone yourself and then do other jutsus. That visual of Naruto pulling up on goddamn Kaguya with like 20 different versions of Rasen Shuriken is how insane this motherfucker is, bro. I want you to understand, any character but Kaguya, I'm putting up screen just so y'all know what I'm talking about. Just so y'all know what I'm talking about. Any character, I want you to be clear. When niggas have these what if Naruto went against the verse series, I literally always ask, I mean, are you including Hagoromo and Kaguya in them? They say no, I say Naruto. They get mad, I show them this. I gotta move chat so the viewers can, what the fuck do you do about that? This nigga got a boiling release, lava release. I don't even know what some of these shits is. What the fuck? This nigga just jumps up in the air Let's see. This one takes out the 5 Kage. This one takes out the Akatsuki. This one takes out the 2 Akatsuki members that probably lived. Pain, we got one just for you, my boy. This one takes out all the other Jinchuriki. We gonna probably throw a couple of these at Sasuke, and the rest is history. Like, what? This nigga's a nut, bro. This nigga's a fucking nut, dog. In terms of the character development as well, Naruto had the uncanny ability to like make sense. Like one of the cool things about Naruto compared to like how Goku is or some shit is Goku didn't really talk to people. I know talk no jutsu is meme now, but Goku kind of just like either A, beat you into submission, or B, let you realize shit on your own. Naruto kind of told you why you're an idiot, and I kind of fuck with it. Naruto kind of told you, yo, why would you think that, so let me get this right. You think the entire world should suffer so the world doesn't suffer. Hey, like, and when you really take away from how dumb it makes the villains look, it does make Naruto seem fucking cool. I'm gonna go Naruto, fuck it. Main character clause, fuck it. Plot armor. I am decided on this. Obito all day. Any argument for Shikamaru you can make for Obito and any amount of emotional impact for Shikamaru, you could just multiply by, yo, Obito's fucking cooler. Obito. Damn, Kisame made it far and I'm not mad at it. Here's the thing. Peak for peak Orochimaru, but Kisame only gets better over time. Orochimaru has a fall off of hell. I'm actually going Kisame. And I know it's gonna make some of y'all mad. I'm actually going Kisame there. This is tough for me. And Obito is probably somewhat overachieving, but I don't even want to say that. Obito's a gas character. He just has that one stigma that rides with him for the starting war over a girl thing. I can't downplay this nigga. Essentially, all Obito does in the story, the deceptive moves he does, and even some of the moments that are underrated, like, go watch when him and Deidara capture the Three Tails. Obito just sits there and he's under the Toby impression at this point in time. Obito just lays there and doesn't say a word. And that scene, when you rewatch Naruto, it goes from Toby's not talking, what the fuck, to kind of peak. And once you realize why he's just laying there, it's like, oh my God. I'm gonna have to go Obito, but Kisame is a real ass nigga. I'm happy Kisame made it this far. Jesus. So this is where it gets even crazier, because I've always said, if you rewatch Naruto, it can be perceived as the story of Kakashi. So this for me, I know for you guys this is easy, and you got Naruto. For me, this is disgusting, because I'll even be blunt. At some point, I just like Kakashi more. But in terms of a character, I do think Naruto eventually becomes a better character. But in terms of who I just like more, I'm not gonna lie, like Kakashi more. I like Kakashi. Like, there's a reason why when I say my favorite characters, I say Sage Naruto specifically. And I'm not talking just Pain Arc. I'm talking Sage Naruto. Literally in the snow, when he sees Sasuke again, all that shit. We're like, Naruto has more flaws but higher peaks. That's actually a take first time I just 100% agree with chat. Well, no, not first time. There was some other takes in here that I agree with y'all, but that one I 100% agree with. When you think of peak Kakashi moments, obviously Zabuza and Haku come to mind. For me personally, in the Pain Arc, that moment comes to mind. And I know it's not significant because of who Choji is, but that nigga was really nailed to the ground and said, nah, nigga, Choji ain't dying, bitch. Fuck yourself. Obito versus Kakashi speaks for itself. I think what was more compelling, because I'm a character guy, Kakashi finding out who Obito was, I liked more. But Naruto got some highs that I just don't know. I just don't know if he reaches those highs. And I think that's the problem. I think that's the problem when it comes to like Kakashi versus Naruto or Madara. And that's why Madara truly does, like, despite how I know at least 5 of you are going to say, between 2 in the comment section and 3 in this chat, that's why Madara genuinely, like, I even at this point right now, a part of me wishes Madara was right here, because literally that's the problem. And that's why I predicted them two to be the final two, because you could argue Kakashi's more consistent than Madara. However, the highs of Madara are fucking ridiculous. So same thing with Naruto. The highs of Naruto are just so off the charts. I don't know if I can genuinely sit here and click Kakashi's character profile. Like this nigga fought Sasuke and back. Naruto has two of the best fights in the series. I know some of you are gonna want to gas Rock Lee. I think bullshit. I think bullshit. I think Naruto is like two of the top 3 fights in the series. Nigga has 2 of them with the same opponent. Now you could argue Kakashi's in that 3. You could argue he might be 2. He damn well ain't 1. Well, you could argue he's 2, but it's shit's crazy. Are we concluding filler of movies in the fights discussion? You're disgusting if you have a filler or movie fight in there. Anyway, Naruto does have the best fights. Yeah, probably might be top 3 with Naruto versus Pain. I don't think Pain versus Naruto is going to be all 3. I don't think, but that's the thing. Naruto versus Pain is a contender. Naruto versus Gaara, I think, is the most underrated fight in the series. That's a contender. Yeah, I gotta go Naruto. This is annoying. It's definitely gonna give off main character clause, but yeah, I gotta go Naruto. And with that being said, there's no way you argue Obito over Madara, so therefore Naruto wins this. In my personal opinion, there's no way you argue Obito's a better character than Madara. So rather than talk about Naruto here, I'm gonna talk about Madara here if Madara were here, because Madara probably would be here as well. Let me get something straight. Madara, dog, he's kind of literally like a slightly better Obito. The only thing Obito has on him is Obito you feel more tragic for, and Obito you kind of understand. No, that's the problem actually. You feel more tragic for, but you understand Madara more. You don't understand why Obito's kind of doing what he's doing, and that's why everyone thinks, oh, you did this for a girl shit. It's more complex than that, but at the same time, how much more complex is it? So it's like, that's a little bit of a criticism for him. Then when, again, Naruto Talk no Jutsu makes Naruto shine as a character, in my opinion. Can be repetitive at times. That's probably the biggest weakness. But on the flip side, this specific one Obito does make Obito look like the biggest dumbass of all. Him just 180ing entirely and then making him relevant in the same war does take away for me. I like face Obito, but I'm not gonna lie, Naruto's Talk no Jutsu and Obito was retarded because Obito's motive wasn't that strong. That's why it came off so stupid, because Obito, it just didn't, like, Obito's motive wasn't anchored enough. It didn't make enough sense. Even right now, I'm struggling to really put into words. I would have to get into my bag, and considering that I'm trying to, I want to keep a solid reputation here. I don't want to get caught lacking in saying some shit that's way more complex though. So I'm not gonna put it into words right now, but it's more, it's 100% certainly more than just Rin, because I guess to try a little bit, it's also a matter of deception. He's just deceived. Obito's a victim, and nobody gives him credit for that. Obito is a literal victim. He is 100% deceived by Madara, without a shadow of doubt. He's also raised by the motherfucker, essentially. He's a puppet. He, like, so as Mr. Doing the Most said, he's a literal puppet. It's kind of tough. He's gaslit, he's manipulated. It's kind of sad what happens to Obito, but people act like it's just over the girl. But I don't want to go too deep into it because I didn't read up, and I don't want to go further. But it's still, though, that doesn't hit, because Naruto doesn't drive home in his Talk no Jutsu that, hey bro, you're just a fucking puppet. Instead, Naruto's just like, bro, you don't have to do all of this. It's tough. But yeah, if I were to change anything, and if I were to give a top 3, I'm gonna be pissed off. I'm gonna close my eyes now. The top 3 for me at this point, I have a 4. Betty at the top 4, no order. Itachi at 1, not mad at all. Naruto at 2, not mad at all. Kakashi at 3, not mad at all. Shikamaru at 4, I could understand. I disagree. Madara at 5, not mad at all. Not mad at it. Not mad at it.